Well, this week from the internet, Walmart wants to spark your collection by flaunting toys that you can't own. Hey, that sounds like every Walmart pre-order. Plus, funding is half the battle. With the G.I. Joe HasLab officially backed, all LAAT/I's turn to the Star Wars collectors. And Power Ranger fans are spending V-Bucks as if translating cash into a fictional in-game currency somehow erases the concept of real-world value. It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast. Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who's saving his V-Bucks for when Fortnite drops that Full House bundle, Bill!
Hi everyone, that's right, and I'm rooting for that original Danny Tanner skin.
Did they change the actor? They didn't change the Danny Tanner actor. What are you talking about? The original?
Yeah, the original. It wasn't originally Bob Saget.
Oh, like for the pilot? Well, not even the pilot. The pilot wasn't him? Who was it?
I mean, there might be two pilots. I don't know.
They must not air that then, because we started watching it from the start on Hulu recently, and okay. I don't remember. I would have remembered that. I would have remembered no Bob Saget or Sagat if you're a Street Fighter fan. R.I.P.
No
that poor man. Bob Saget died. He died in Orlando, where a lot of people died in Orlando. So it was like local news. He had COVID, but I don't think it was like directly, like that wasn't the only cause. Didn't he like hit his head or something? It was like he was sleeping.
He was found
meds
in his hotel room after a show.
Yeah, it like wasn't, like something. Oh, we found him in a hotel room. It was drugs, and it's like I guess like technically it was drugs, but it wasn't like he OD'd on cocaine. He I think he just hit his head, and it was sad.
Yeah,
and
they found him in the hotel closet with his belt wrapped around his neck and his hand down his pants.
No, they didn't. Don't say that. People will.
I know they
you.
didn't. That was David Carradine.
Yes, that's true. From Kill Bill, that is true.
Yes,
yeah, that is true. And maybe Robin Williams. I don't know, but it wasn't like a sexual thing. He knew he wanted to end it. Well, this is a terrible start. To episode 300 of the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
This is how we know we have nothing planned other than the normal things.
This is just, there's no surprises. Uncle Jesse is not going to pop out. Although, Uncle Jesse, let me tell you, Uncle Jesse is the main character of Full House. You can argue that it became the Olsen twins. You can argue that it was intended to be Danny from day one. John Stamos is the first credited actor from the start till the end on that show. He was more famous because of like General Hospital, other stuff. We're watching, I think we're at like season 4 right now. Like he's just about to get married. He is the central character of every episode. And he is obviously the best looking character. He's just the best. He is now the voice of Iron Man's dad in like some cartoon on Disney Plus. Like he's still working. He's a working actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He took a little bit of a guff because he like put on a bald cap to support Joey Gladstone, Dave Coulier, because Dave he beat cancer, but he had to lose his hair. So John Stamos put on a bald cap because he didn't want to shave his head. But like, come on, you can't shave John Stamos's head. I don't think anybody was really mad. They get it.
It's probably insured, that hairline.
It's probably. There's an episode of Full House where they flash forward, and it's very weird because all the girls are still living there, but they're obviously played by actresses, older actresses, and like Kimmy Gibbler walks in. and like she's like hot, like they all react
hot.
like she's hot,
right? Yeah,
and they're like, and she's like, you should have been nicer to me, and it's like, well, it still would have been weird. Like,
yeah,
it's just
where would we have gone? Now, here's the question for you: are you going to continue past the original series and move to Fuller House?
Fuller House. We did watch Fuller House when it originally aired.
Yeah.
So I feel like yes. I feel like the answer is yes. I think there's a season or two of Fuller House that we didn't continue on. So it'll be like watching it for the first time. Let me tell you, Full House holds up. There's a few things that are a little like, ugh, but not a lot. Like, it's pretty good. So jump on Hulu while Hulu still exists.
ABC crossovers at all coming through in that? I know Urkel showed up once.
We haven't got to the Urkel seasons yet because we haven't. I can't wait till we go to Disney, but we haven't met Steve yet, who voices Aladdin, I believe, in real life. We've had DJ's real life brother.
Yeah.
What's his name? Cameron.
Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron shows up, and he's like the hot thing, like the odd, like the live audience goes crazy for him. We just had what is the other guys? What, like, from Joni Loves Chachi? I think Chachi shows up. Or isn't that him?
What's his name? Yeah,
you guys all know. I think that's who that is. Maybe it's not even him. But anyways, the people.
You say Hulu's going away, but it's just going to become one of those little in Disney Plus logos, like National Geographic. Just the physical, the app itself isn't going to be there, which I'm fine with because navigating through both is tough enough as it is.
I don't love the Hulu app, but Hulu has commercials, or at least my version of Hulu has commercials. So I imagine I'm going to have to pay more for Disney Plus, Hulu Plus. I think ESPN is going to be on there too. A lot of moving and shaking with the apps, the over-the-top apps, if you know the lingo. WWE announced they're leaving Peacock and they're going to ESPN. So you're going to have to get the ESPN bundle, which includes Disney Plus and Hulu, if you want to see the pay-per-views, which I do not anymore. I'm trying to wash my hands of the whole thing because I don't like the direction they're going in terms of like real life stuff.
And that's it.
The real life stuff. I'm in it for the toys. I much prefer the AEW toys, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. But like I'm always waiting for that announcement that AEW is not going to have toys anymore. Because they're like, well, we'll get into it more, but it's just the craziest ride if you collect AEW. So I mentioned Fortnite off the top because the biggest news of the week in my life is that the Power Rangers are officially in Fortnite. You saw the commercial. It dropped, and I added it to a TikTok so that it seemed like we were very current. Now, I didn't realize the commercial they put together for this Fortnite ad was shot practically. Like they got people in suits and they had them out in the desert. Wow. Like I thought it was all like really good CGI, but no. So it can be done. I hope this is a sign of things to come from the who owns it now? Does Disney own it? No, who owns it? Hasbro, I guess. But they're working with Disney Plus, I believe, to do the new series. So look at them dancing there. They gave a Red Ranger a Gatling gun. Oh,
what's wild to me is like this kind of, it doesn't so much. I've seen a lot of content where people are like, oh, Power Rangers is back, and it's like Power Rangers didn't really go away. Like it's been on a hiatus since its last season, but people are treating it like it's like this new thing, like the mainstream, not the fans, but it's like, oh, now that it's back in the Fortnite zeitgeist, everyone's like, oh, I'm finding the pink Power Ranger mug at TJ Maxx. You remember Power Rangers? It's back.
Remember Power Rangers?
Fortnite.
It's back. It's back. Remember Alf? He's back.
It's like, remember Alf? He's back in Fortnite.
Yeah. Oh my God, they need to add Alf. Holy shit. I was going to say, I've never bought anything faster than the campaign in Fortnite that you have to get enough XP to unlock the Green Ranger and the White. The second I logged on, you have to update the software. You said that it would be
one of your first purchases in Fortnite, which I still have yet to play Fortnite in any means, shape, or form.
It's a lot of fun. It's just sort of
Maybe
like a
that should be the
brainless
new thing you and I should do for a live show. We should just play Fortnite.
Play Fortnite? Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
have to install it again on my computer. It's a big file. I play it on the Switch. So I just grab the Switch and I lay on the couch and I just play it like a few matches. I had stopped. I was really playing barely at all. But the Power Rangers got me back. Power Rangers did it. I bought the bundle that has all 5 Power Rangers, and if you know Fortnite, you have a default weapon called the pickaxe, and in the bundle you get all the signature weapons for each of the 5, and then there's fun emotes like your Morpher call, and it's just the best. It's just the best. Like, this is the best thing that Power Rangers has done, and it's been rumored for a while.
Isn't the Megazord coming as well? At some point?
Yes. I mean, it's featured in the ad, so I imagine it's not like one of the unlockables in the campaign as far as I could see, but I do think they do like little like events where they have like something large come in, and there's a storyline through each season. Before I started playing, I thought this was like a built-in story that you had to like go from point A to point B, but no, it's you go in and you fight. And then there just is a story happening around you, and you can choose to ignore it if you want and just fight. But there is some fun stuff, and they bring in new features and everything. So yeah, I think the Megazord is coming. I don't know if it'll be like a character you can like have in your inventory, or it's just like a big thing that'll be there. One of the gliders that you use when you first enter the game is the White Tiger Zord, and his like little legs are kicking, his little leggies are kicking. It's very fun. They did a fantastic job incorporating like a lot of little touches that the fans will appreciate. So we got Power Rangers and Fortnite. We got a new show allegedly filming in January. We got Playmates putting toys on shelves at Walmart. And my Walmart, they were in the clearance section, even though the clearance price was $3 more than the shelf tag, which is very confusing.
Yeah.
Now, this is my opinion, but I think a lot of people agree with me. These toys are absolute shit. They are the worst.
Oh.
They are not up to current toy standards. They are, I would say they would be at the Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree would probably price them at $11, which is too much money.
I feel like I just went to my last visit to Dollar Tree last week.
I think
almost done.
I think the Dollar Tree is done. It's like they're committing suicide, the Dollar Tree, because
it really is.
What's wrong with them?
You're watching your friend with a substance abuse problem just continue to destroy itself.
What is it Padme says? You're going down a path I can't follow.
Liar.
And I won't follow.
Dollar General's in the background, and you're like, oh, Dollar General, no.
Dollar General is peeking around the corner.
Yeah, Dollar General.
Like the guy rubbing his hands.
Yeah.
For real, though. For real.
It's
what
sad.
do they think they're doing? Do they think that people are going to pay more just because they're used to shopping there? That's not how it works. People go to other stores. There are very few people who shop exclusively at the Dollar Tree. Like, you can go to Walmart and find stuff for under $1. I was already mad that they went up $1.25. It's like the Hot Wheels people. You can get a Hot Wheels car for $1 at Walmart. You're already losing money.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
But that'll be a story.
It does feel sad. It does feel so. It's very.
It does
sad.
feel sad.
There's a lot of memories attached to Dollar Tree. And
I wonder how quickly...
like you said, it doesn't seem great because right now we're seasonally heading into the Halloween season, and you're looking at all the red stickers on like the cheap ghosts and decorations, and you're like, this is the same stuff from last year, but now there's a red sticker on it that says that it's $1.50 or $1.75, and you're like, no.
Why did they choose red? I thought they just grabbed whatever sticker sheet they had there, but no, every store. Every item is red. Why not do green? At least green is your color. At least that would fit in a little bit more. But no, they chose red.
It's almost
they
like a
want you to
bullseye.
notice it.
It's like a laser pointer on like a rifle.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like a scope.
it's a scope. They're all being
I'm here
targeted.
to take out the $1.25, and that's the thing. It's like you get 4 things for $5, and now it's like, oh, I got 4 things for $6. And it's like, ew, gross.
And worse, there are some things that there was someone showed the Halloween section, and there was a inflatable ghost. And, right off the bat, you're buying it from Dollar Tree. So, the quality's going to be pretty bad. Yeah. And there was a red sticker over the price, and the new price was $20. The old price was $10, which already, what are you doing selling something for $10? But $20? That's like the ceiling at Five Below. I'm going to walk next door to Five Below. At least I can pick up some penny candy while I'm there. Good God. What's wrong with these people?
See if they have the latest Jack's Pacific Simpsons figures.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What is the latest Simpsons figures for the little guys?
Wave 4. I think it's Principal Skinner.
Oh, I haven't found that one yet.
Yeah.
One of the sisters.
It showed up. It's been a while. It was at Macy's at the Toys R Us section like months ago.
Ooh.
So it's been in circulation. But yeah. No,
that line is crazy.
I was like, oh. It's
hard. It's hard to follow, but they do eventually pop up, and it's exciting when you find them.
Yeah, it's like a surprise. It's a pleasant surprise when they show up.
It's a pleasant surprise. It's not like hot. Like at least for me, I'm not sweating it. Like I know they'll pop up, and even if they don't, you can probably get them pretty cheap on eBay or wherever you have to go. Yeah, so that's fine. All right, so we talked about Dollar Tree. We talked about Power Rangers being in Fortnite. We talked about Full House. I mean, that's pretty much all I had on the docket for episode 300. Not a lot. Okay. Not a lot going on in toys this week. No, that's obviously not true.
Let's talk about what could possibly save toys real quick.
Ooh, you got one? You got it this week?
I have an idea.
Saving toys?
I'm doing
We need a little theme song. We need a little do-do-do-do-do. This week, the Reluctant Adult Podcast saves toys. This week in Saving Toys, brought to you by... Oh, we need sponsors for all the events. Oh, wait, I have a sponsor. This week's Saving Toys brought to you by New Meta. Use coupon code RAP101 to get 10% off any order. Go to gonewmeta.com. They didn't pay us for that. They paid us last week in toys, so the fact that it was bad, it doesn't matter. All right, go ahead. How are we going to save toys this week?
How are we going to save toys? So what are the 2 hot things right now besides you and me? What's hot?
Sydney Sweeney and jeans. That's what at least that's like the trending topics. Those 2
That's
things.
a trending topic. Okay. So if you were to take 2 items, let's take 2 items that
from Sydney Sweeney. All right, let's see. The right.
Oh, I know what I would take.
Oh, wait.
But
okay.
All right. 2 items.
Her crooked eye. Mini, sure.
Mini
mouse.
Ready?
Yeah.
And also
ready?
in our hobby, besides money that runs out, money will run out first, but what also runs out of space? Of what also runs out? I just gave you the answer.
Dignity.
Sure.
Yeah.
But what are we often running out of? Patience, maybe.
Patience. Yeah. What are we running out of? Toilet paper. Space.
Oh yeah.
We're in space danger.
It's space.
Space danger. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out the best one to
display.
All right. So imagine.
Here we go. Okay.
This is going to save the toy industry somehow, or it's going to make one toy company a lot of money. Ready?
It sounds like when Todd McFarlane was pitching NFTs, but I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Give it to me, Bill.
Mini popcorn buckets.
Yes. I've been saying this for months that we need mini popcorn buckets. I can't believe nobody's jumped on this.
So
I literally don't believe that this hasn't happened yet.
Small shelves for display. The mini popcorn buckets you can create
with little mini popcorn kernels.
With little mini popcorn kernels.
Individual kernels. Yes.
Yep. We know the licenses exist because of the Disney branding, the Disney miniatures. We know that. Yes. Right. Doesn't it make sense?
It makes too much sense that it hasn't happened.
You can display your mini popcorn bucket on your mini shelf.
The fact that it hasn't happened makes me think there's a reason it hasn't happened. And I can't fathom what that reason would be.
It's a wild thing.
Maybe they're working on it. I don't know.
But I was just thinking to myself, I said, what
that's
would
a great
make
idea.
A lot of sense. Yeah.
that I had.
Sure.
We've talked about it.
We have a library at this point, and even you know, we don't just have to do popcorn buckets. We can also do the cups. We can also do like the
whole
promos
theater experience.
or the stickers.
Yes,
exactly. Do you remember that brand that came out before Toys R Us went out of business? It was like My Mini, and the playset was an AMC theater. Do you remember that?
Oh, for the dolls.
Yes.
Like the 18-inch dolls? Yeah.
I don't believe they were... No. This was a smaller scale. It's actually close to 1/12 because I'm looking at the theater right now, and I've got my Star Wars figures in it. But you could take your phone... I'll have to look it up after the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Or have you seen... Are you looking
at the screen?
The phone is the screen, yeah. And it comes with a chair.
It
comes with the chairs. It comes with the concession stand. And I was just thinking to myself...
Great.
Yeah, it's excellent. I have who's sitting in the chairs right now? Snoke, but it's a licensed AMC movie theater. It is funny.
Yeah, I love that idea. I think AMC should do it. I think that's
someone
should
do it.
We're not saving toys. We're saving the movie theater industry. Yeah. Look at this. Every week we save a different industry. It's another segment. What industry are we saving this week? No, I love that idea. I think that's great. Like I said, I don't understand why Zuru has not tried that. And then it's
certainly something to throw into the mix. Just I literally right before the show, I was on Facebook and someone had posted their collection, and it was a huge shelf stocked to the brim with all the concession stuff that they had.
Popcorn buckets,
actual popcorn buckets, actual cups, and it was like
you can't collect popcorn buckets and not look like a hoarder because there's no commonality between each one. It just looks insane.
And we've seen those photos as well where people are just buying it and just like tucking it away in a corner.
And it doesn't go up in value. Like there's no it's not like toys where it's like,
but how cute would that be?
You could sell it for more.
Wouldn't it be cute? You could have.
It would be so cute.
You could have the licensed one. They could do almost like a what if, like their own style popcorn bucket, or I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud.
I love this idea, and I don't know why it hasn't happened because I refuse to collect popcorn buckets, but I would collect mini ones. Hell yeah, I would collect mini popcorn buckets. Oh, you'd rattle them around in the store. You hear all the little kernels. They're like, yeah, what's in there? The closest thing to this is the Disney, like in downtown Disney Springs, there's the Christmas store, and they have Christmas ornaments all year round. And the last time we went, I think there were 3 or 4 Christmas ornaments that are the Disney popcorn buckets. There's like maybe the alien from Toy Story. There was something, and I was like, oh, that's cute. But it's either like glass or ceramic, and it's because it's a Christmas ornament.
Yeah.
But no, we need like ones you can play with, and you can put them in scale with your toy that are in scale with your toys. Yeah, 100%. This needs to happen. We should draw up. We should draw up Series 1, the history of popcorn buckets, because prior to this recent time, did movie theaters used to do like these fantastical popcorn buckets? Like, was this ever a thing?
I mean, do I have anything in my?
I can't remember like figural popcorn buckets.
This is the popcorn bucket for The Last Jedi.
Okay, so it's like a standard.
It's a bucket.
Shape,
it's a plastic,
but it's got some nice graphics.
Bucket. It's got the nice graphics. Yeah, you pay a little extra for it, but it's not three-dimensional. It certainly
doesn't look like
isn't
a character. No,
it certainly isn't the Barbie car.
It's not a car. It's not Dune sex toy. It's not Wolverine's.
It's not baby Deadpool
gaping face.
Yeah.
It's not Mr. Fantastic's penis stretched around.
It's not the alien Romulus cup.
It's not the alien phallic cup.
Yeah.
Or the popcorn bucket. Yeah, it's none of that fun stuff. So I do wonder, I mean, I'm sure Disney parks have done them in the past, but like ever since, I will always point to that Simba popcorn bucket where it's like baby Simba, where you could like hold him, like Rafiki, like that classic. I feel like that launched every popcorn bucket into into superstardom or whatever. Because then we
I
started
think
getting
it was
into
close.
Ghostbusters, Ecto
Ghostbusters really kicked it off with the.
That really kicked it off. Was there
I think
something
so.
before that we were trying to get, or was that it? That
think
was a
that
big one
was
because
it.
that was the first.
Yeah.
That was the first one you could pre-order. Like they ran out,
Right.
and then they turned the machines back on because there was such demand.
You
Like,
had
that's
sent me
unheard
up
of.
the Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket.
Yes,
from
that's from
the
Disney
Disney
Parks.
Parks.
I sent you
Yes,
one.
and you got it at you got it
Did
from
I
like
really?
like a Once Upon a Baby or like a thrift shop or something like that.
We did get it from like a thrift shop.
Yeah,
because mine
I'm looking
broke.
at it right now. Oh,
The
I'm looking at
little-
mine right now. It's
the
displayed
satellite
prominently.
disc. That's so funny.
Ah.
Can you send that back to me? I need it. I
Oh,
think I got.
sure.
I think I put mine on that time when we put stuff on the curb on that table and they stole the table.
Oh, no way.
I put that on there, so that's gone. That's fun. Yeah, there's so many fun like the Tauntaun. Like there's so many great Star Wars ones now. But again,
Yeah.
they're not like good enough sculpts to display them like they're a statue. And you're not going to eat out of them. They serve no purpose. They're like fun for a second, but they're very expensive. So it's like the craziest thing in the world to collect. After Labubu. Labubu are the craziest thing in the world to collect. This doesn't count as saving toys, but I thought you could combine Labubu with like the gross out toys that were popular the last few years and have Lapupu. And it would just be like a stained, and like the face maybe would look like the poop emoji. I don't know. I haven't worked out the kinks of the idea.
I mean, if there ever is a Mega Gross Minis 3, I would imagine that Lapupu would probably populate there. Yeah, but
I would love there to be another Mega Gross Minis. I think those are the best mini figures. But
Series 2
so
was very difficult to
creative.
collect. They are, but Series
Yeah.
2 was very difficult to collect.
Well, you got to wait for clearance. Did the individual balls? I think they're gone. They must have gone on clearance, or they just got like sent back. Like they never went to actual clearance. But I got the 4-pack of balls. That was a good deal.
Right. But you
wish I
wind
got
up getting
more.
the same ones over and over again. It's very difficult.
Yeah, and there were some really, like the ones that had liquid in them were very rare. I found one of those, but people really want those. Like they like go for $100. Like 3 digits on eBay. It's like kind of insane. But I do like, that's my favorite thing. My favorite mini thing anyone's ever done is those. Okay, so we saved the toy industry. I'm just running down. Let's start from the top. Power Rangers Full House. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Save the toy industry. What else did we talk about?
It's amazing we've talked about so much within the first half hour, because usually it's a single topic and we really get off track. So
right. Well,
we must have taken our
we've been
concentration medicine tonight.
No, not even that. It's just like we're kind of like It's the opposite of that. We're ping ponging from one thing to the next. And since I've eliminated like any sort of structure, like we're not doing the hooks anymore. It's just like whatever we ended up talking about. It's more fun that way. I also I don't have time, or like I didn't build in time to like write anything. So it's more fun for me this way. I do want to talk about this. So on TikTok, there was this video of the oldest hamster that has ever been captured on film. Look at this fucking thing. This is like what my dog looks like right now. This is it's so sad.
Sent me.
He's so sad. So the comments, obviously, if you're familiar with TikTok, sometimes the comments are like the best part of the video. So this, people are like, he's got 4 turtles who still depend on him because it looks like Master Splinter.
He does.
So I threw him into AI and I said like, put him in his kimono, and here we go. Here's the oldest hamster dressed as
Splinter.
Master Splinter.
That's perfect.
Now, of course, the person who posted this, they posted an update, and they were like, 10 minutes after I posted this, the hamster died. So here is spirit of the oldest hamster that looks like the spirit of Splinter from the
Fame was too
more
much
like
for
the
the poor oldest hamster. It was just like,
it's too bad.
It wasn't found in a hotel closet with a belt around its neck and its hand down its pants, was it?
I mean, they didn't release that to the press if that was the case, but
okay.
This hamster, he died the ripe old age of 2. Like, how old do hamsters live? Mine chewed out of its cage and like got stuck in a sticky mouse trap, and he was never the same. He was never
I
the
see,
same.
because of this hamster and because of the algorithm and how it works, I saw a lot of hamster content today, including
Fun.
I lost my hamster for 10 days and then the little son of a bitch showed up. Or
Sure.
it's in a crawl
Went on an
space. Or
adventure.
I was letting my roommate watch the hamster and she lost it, but then she showed up. So
That's nice. Hamsters are mean.
yeah. What's the friendlier? Is the guinea pig friendlier than the hamster?
Yes. The guinea pig is very friendly. Here's how mean hamsters are. If you put two of them in a cage, one will kill the other.
That's wild.
100% of the time. Look it up. You can't put two hamsters. You can put them in together to mate, and then you have to immediately separate them and then
do
they'll
they
eat
eat their babies too, or what do they do?
The male will eat the babies. You gotta split them up. They're very mean. They're rodents. But guinea pigs are. We had guinea pigs before I met you. This was like a thing. I think my mom was like trying to teach us about like the birds and the bees, but she did not want to tell us in any way herself. She was just like, watch the rodents, watch what they're doing.
Watch
So we
the
got a
guinea pigs.
male, and then we got a female, and they had babies. They had a litter. I have several memories attached to this. One of the babies got stuck in the couch. You know, it was one of those like fold-out couches, I think, or maybe not even. But I remember we were holding it. It was brand new, and the guinea pig fell into the couch, and we had to like break the couch open to rescue it. And then the other thing is, one of the guinea pig babies looked like a skunk. It had a white stripe running right down its back. So we went to the pet store to sell these, which usually they won't take them, but because this guinea pig looked like a skunk and was so unique, they bought the whole litter, except I think we kept like a 2 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's my guinea pig story. But
It's amazing.
You know, obviously that's stuck in my brain. That was a what do they call it in Inside Out? Like a something memory.
Core memory?
A core. It was a core memory. Yeah, that's in there. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's good for the first half.
Yeah.
That was a lot of entertainment. If you're tuning in for the first time, whew, you do not have a good feel for what this show is about. We're just all over. Wow, they talked a lot about like 90s sitcom, but then also Fortnite and rodents. All right. Well, I got to stick around, see what they're going to talk about next. That's the thing. What will they talk about next? We'll find out because we'll
right?
Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and it's the thing from Fantastic Four. I have one?
That's how they always do it nowadays.
Let me see if I have a picture of the one I saw at Five Below. That's the closest here. I can't find the Marvel Legend, so here's the mystery mini from Five Below. Here's the thing. All right, we'll be right back. So last week we talked about our new budding friendship with Go New Meta. Go New Meta. Go.
Yes. We have a lot of friendships to round out the end of the year, which
That's
is
true.
exciting.
We're gaining friends. We're getting friends. People are leaving comments. Some people sent us messages on Facebook and TikTok saying how they love the show, which is great. It would be better if you put them on Apple Podcasts as a review. It's great you message us personally, but also write that stuff on Apple Podcasts so it actually helps more people find the show. Because algorithms and robots, that's just how it works. So anyways, we're going to keep this friendship train rolling. We have a new friend that we want to talk about this week. Unfortunately, the friendship material that they sent only arrived to Bill. Mine has been lost in the mail. The last check, it is in the state, but I did not receive it today in time. So this will be a 2-week friendship explanation. But I did want to make sure I mentioned it this week. So our friend, her name is Jill. I assume because her website is Material Jill, like Material Girl, but Material Jill. So you can check her out. She has a very cool, spooky and weird plush. So these are, well, you have one, right? Do you have it in front of you?
I have one right now. Yeah, it's here.
All right. Can you show me so that I can see?
Of course.
I want to see which one she sent you. I don't know what she said. Oh my, it's big. It's so big. Look at that guy. Holy hell.
Right?
So what you're holding, it's a gingerbread man. Would you say he's about a foot tall?
I would say he's probably a good 16 inches tall.
Okay. So he's a gingerbread man. He's got a nice bow tie.
He's got bow tie. He's got a bloody rolling pin.
Oh, is that attached to him or is that a separate piece?
It is attached to him. It's sewn onto him.
Oh.
But there we go.
So if you go on Material Jill, you'll see that she has a Halloween section and then a Christmas section. And this is like a crossover, right? Because it's both
baby
Halloween
section.
and
There's
Christmas?
some baby. There's baby coverings. Yeah, so it's a woman-owned business. It's great.
That's right.
They did give me a card as well. If you don't mind, I'll read it for you.
Oh, that's so nice. Women love giving cards. Have you ever sent anyone a card ever?
I'm the bad one in the family. Between me and my brother, I'm the terrible one with cards. Like, I really have to go out of my way to send a card. I'm almost like the one who will, like, pretend to send the card and, like, waste the stamp but throw it in the mailbox.
What do you mean pretend to throw it? What do you mean pretend? What do you mean?
Like, rather than, like, hand deliver the card, I'll, like, be like, oh, yeah, it was in the mail, and I'll have thrown it in the mail before I got to the house.
Why? You don't want to hand it to them?
Because I'll forget. Well, so my sister's big on cards. She can mail a card. She's got the time for cards. I feel like if you have kids, there's no time for cards.
There's no time for cards.
There really is.
Really bad. I just realized
everything else like that. Oh,
I just realized yesterday was my sister's birthday. I didn't even send her a text or anything. But she's gonna have a baby. We're sending her lots of baby things.
Oh,
so,
congratulations!
Did you know that my sister Megan is having a baby?
No,
she's having a baby this month.
Are you gonna be? Is this your first uncle?
I'm gonna be a fun uncle, a funkle.
Funkle. There you
go. I also have children, so I'm not just am I still? No, I'm still an uncle, but like if this was TV, I would be the main character, and I wouldn't be referred to as Uncle Paul. Like there's Uncle Jesse, because Uncle Jesse was still Uncle Jesse even when he had his own children, when he had the twins. So I will always be Paul.
And you're gonna miss out on the fact. You're gonna miss out on the because you already have kids, so you're already burnt out from having kids. So you won't be able to be like, oh, call Uncle Paul over. He loves playing with the kids, and the kids love playing with him. He's got so much energy.
No, I will.
You're already done.
Energy. Also, she lives far. Not like it would be a trip, but yeah.
Well, I'm very excited for you. That's very good news.
And happy birthday. I know you don't watch, but happy birthday. Maybe I'll clip this and send it to you.
Right. Yeah, this is your sister does not watch. Neither does mine, which was the funny part of that comment.
That's right. Someone
one viewer who's your
Danny,
sister. It's like, no.
And you got one viewer, your sister. It's like, actually, we have 0 viewers then because their sisters didn't watch. No one. Does anyone in your family watch? My wife used to listen to the audio podcast, but that stopped hundreds of episodes ago.
This is the fun thing is like I can really impress the kids and the cousins, the kids just because I'm on a TV. Like they'll be watching YouTube and I'll show up in their house on TV.
Like as recommended.
And it's like
holy
there's
shit,
like no
there's Bill.
Yeah, but there's like no context as to why. It's just like Bill's on TV. It doesn't matter that it might not be the most famous thing, but TV's TV, man, and it's YouTube. Uncle Bill's famous. And then my daughter humbles me and is like, no, he's not. It's like,
I know the kids are great about that. They're like, you don't talk about Pokemon. You're not famous on there.
Yeah, you're not hip like that. You're not. Whatever.
I was changing my home insurance because if you live in Florida, home insurance is fucking insane now. Like when I first bought this house, I think home insurance was like $2,000, which is already too much.
Yeah.
The same company this year for renewal wanted $5,000 to insure my house. That's half a new roof. Like what are you gonna what is gonna happen to my house? A meteor is gonna hit it? You're gonna have to pay for the whole thing? Like it's all made of concrete. It's not gonna burn down. Knock on wood.
Yeah. Let the bears pay for the bear tax. I pay for the homer tax.
I pay for the homer tax. So anyways, I switched to Progressive, who we have our car through, and they were $1,000 less. So great. Money in my pocket. Anyways, I was talking to the agent online, and they were going through all these things. It's like, do you have a dog? And I was like, yes. I was like, has he ever bit anyone? It's like, not that I'm going to tell you. And then he was like, are you famous in any way, or are you an author? And I was like, for a second, I'm like, well, if you have TikTok... you might be familiar, but I was like, this sounds like a question you say no to when you're talking about someone that's going to charge you something. So I was like, no, sir, nobody knows who I am. I am anonymous.
Yeah.
But this Bill guy, he's on TV, I hear. So anyways, We have these plush, and it's very fun. You said your children
Yes.
were scared by it, correct?
So I was bringing them to the dental office where
The dentist.
so they could get the dentist, yeah.
The dental
So they could get their
office.
teeth cleaned.
What?
And
What did you say? Like where Michael Scott works, the dental, the office.
because I have a familiarity to the dental office.
That's right.
Therefore,
You have. That's insider. You're using insider talk. The dental office.
Yes,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
a
It was just funny to me.
related to.
It was just funny to me. So
Right, yeah.
proper.
We're not just going to the dentist, we go to the dental office, yeah.
We're going to the home base.
Yeah. So I'm driving by the mailbox and the shipping package is just stuffed into the mailbox and I was like, oh, that's my stuffy.
Do not
So I
bend.
grab it. And I'm like, I'm not going to open it. The kids love opening stuff, especially if it's like
Sure.
free stuff, stuff that's gifted to us, stuff that we can endorse and things like that. So I always let the kids open this. And
That's nice.
I didn't tell them what it was. I knew exactly what it was. I was, well, not exactly in appearance, but I knew that it was going to be something creepy.
Something creepy. Someone Christmas.
My son opens it. My daughter's in the back and she goes, "Oh my God." And Will's like laughing.
Uh-huh.
And like, what is it? What is it, bud?
What
he
is it?
passes it. I'm like, "Oh my God, this thing's terrifying."
It is.
But the quality on this, it's got raised eyebrows.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Little extra stuffing in there.
The stuffing
nice.
is very firm.
I love some firm
It's
stuffing.
very well
yeah.
made, very high quality. I
Can't
love
wait
the
to
rolling
get mine.
pin.
I'm so sad I didn't get it yet. Fucking mail.
I will read the card as I promised a couple minutes ago. But
Oh my God.
hi, William. We're excited
Hi.
to share our wonderfully weird
William.
plush with your audience. This plushie is part of our Creepmas line, perfect for those of us who love horror and making it with holidays. Your friends at
Yeah.
Material Jill. Instagram at Material Jill.
There
So
you go.
I thought about that and I was like, you know what? If people like to decorate for Christmas, but they've got like that Nightmare Before Christmas aesthetic to it,
Yep.
this is perfect for it. Right under the tree, the creepy little gingerbread man.
There are definitely people who decorate for Halloween 365.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's this like the generation that like does not have kids, but like is of the age that you would have kids.
Yeah.
This is like their aesthetic, I think.
Right.
I cannot wait to see my kids' reactions.
I have him
to
just
whatever
chilling
I
on the
get.
living
I
room couch
cannot
right
wait.
now. He just hangs out and has fun. Yeah, let
I
your
will
kid open it.
say, hold him up again in front of you. Just like
Yeah.
in the little, webcam window I see of you, the rolling pin looks a little bit more like a used hygiene product.
Okay.
Than like it's just like a cotton, tube with.
I had to figure out what
red.
it was, and I was like, oh, yeah, I get it now. But yeah.
It's that time of the month again. The best time of the year. 18-inch
Time to
zombie.
enjoy your
What's his
plushies.
name? Zombie Ginger Dead Man. I love it though. I do love it, and we support women businesses. They make better business people than men, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, there's only 19 left of this guy in stock, so hop
Right.
on there, materialjill.com. Go get your Ginger Dead Man, guys. Come on.
Ginger Dead man.
I hope I get one. I wonder if I'll get a different one. I bet I'll get a different
I
one.
hope you get a different one because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun when we both get the same thing, but at the same time, it's also even more fun when we get something different.
Because last time I think you got the best Four Horsemen figure, so I want to get. I mean, it's gonna be hard to top the Ginger Dead Man. I think that might be the best
Yeah.
one. Oh, there's a Krampus. Maybe the Krampus. We'll see.
Ooh.
So next week, tune in to find out what Paul got. All right, I need to talk about this because this is gonna be a good TikTok. So let me think of a good way to start this. Funko is funked. Funko just posted a brutal $41 million loss in Q2. Now, they did make $194 million over those 3 months, but they spent $235 million. And if you can do the math, that's a negative $41 million. So it's not like people aren't buying Funko product. Funko is just spending a lot more money than is sustainable. So the last time we talked about Funko, and fans had a really strong reaction to this, they unveiled their new skip the middleman program, where they're doing these like limited releases that you have to pay like more for. So like there are some that are like signed that'll cost upwards of $200. So Funko knows that there is this aftermarket and there are fans willing to pay exorbitant amounts for this product. And Funko's like, how can we get that money? Like, why is that going to other people? That should be going directly to us. So they're trying to figure it out. I don't know that it's possible. This is like, if they can crack this nut, they might save the toy industry. Like figuring out how to get scalper prices, but up front. That's essentially what they're trying to do. I think they should just hold on to product and then sell it on eBay, like, and not tell anybody. I think that's the way to do it. But no, so they lost a lot of money. I don't know how Funko works now. If they have like Super 7 had to have other companies come in and give them money. Like, this is how companies work now. It's like you grow, but you have to have other people support you. I don't know who like really owns Funko anymore. I know that Funko owns Mondo, who we have an ongoing feud with. So, you hope that nothing like trickle down where they have to like start cutting budget. Like that, you hope they don't take the Super 7 route and they just axed half their crew. But you can't lose $40 million in 3 months and be like, well, we'll get them next time.
Yeah.
Like, we had an off 3 months. But the other thing, the elephant in the room, tariffs. They are probably bleeding money from tariffs. And everyone hoped that the tariffs would sort of just fade away or they never would be a thing. But it's like we kind of forgot that tariffs are a thing and we forgot to be outraged by them because there's so much else to be outraged, and rightfully so. But it's like these things are just still kind of happening and these companies are bleeding money. But like there's no one's, as far as we know, no one actively trying to like get rid of them. So it's like we're all just kind of fucked. It's like there's no good there's no good plan of action. There's too many different things. And this is kind of like the plan, I think. Death by 1,000 cuts or 1,000,000. 1,000,000 seems like too many. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh.
And there's like one guy out in the world, like some billionaire out there. It's like he's the only one that's going to survive and have all the money. He's like buying up all the cheap property from these houses.
Oh, of course.
I can see you like slow, like, oh, you're homering into the bush right now. Like, oh, Paul's getting a little political. I'm gonna remove myself from this.
I'm just thinking about Claire's.
Claire's?
The
the ear piercing place in the mall?
Yeah.
What about Claire's? Did they go? Did they
you
file
see?
Chapter 11?
They just did for the second time, and then the CEO just was like, "Shut it all down, close it all."
No, really?
Yes. No severances.
Oh,
nothing.
they're just done?
They're just done.
Holy shit! I didn't see that. Let me Google that really quick.
Oh.
I need to see.
Yeah,
It's not the
You've
top
been on the
story.
wrong side of TikTok. Then you've been on the old hamster TikTok all weekend. Claire's is the big thing.
Closing 700 stores 2 days ago. Mulling liquidation. How many stores do they have?
I don't know.
All
the one in
mall
my
stores
local
have to
mall
go.
has been closed.
No.
If all the malls, I don't like the appearance. I don't know what the mall is at this point because it's just like a weird, confused.
It's an abstract concept
entity.
now. Yeah, because it's not about stores. Like you might have anchor stores. Like maybe there's a JCPenney that is it Pennies? Is it possessive or is it Penny?
I think it's still
singular?
JCPenney.
I think it's Penny.
Penny?
Okay.
Oh.
Sears is gone completely. Correct.
Yeah.
Macy's might exist. We have like a Macy's backstage, which is like a discount Macy's, but like still everything is too expensive. And that's where the Toys R Us is, the Macy's backstage. So you might still have anchor stores, Dillard's down here in Florida. In one of the malls here, one of the malls does fine. It has like all the mall stores, but the mall closest to me has like a children's theater. Half of it is all like they're trying to make it all medical stuff. There's like a drugstore and like there's just like open, like people people get the spaces for like remote work. It's just very bizarre. It used to have a Dollar Tree. Now it has nothing. I can't think of, it has GameStop and it has not Barnes and Noble.
Spencer's?
It does not have Spencer's.
Wild.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those. It has a Barnes and Nobles, but it's not called Barnes and Noble. It's the one store in maybe the country that is Barnes and Noble's original name, and I can't even remember what it is. But they did that purposefully. Yeah, it's very strange. Malls, I think, will never come back. There's no reason for them to come back. If anything, we're going further away where we just have drones deliver shit. Like, we don't even have to leave our houses. It may not be safe to leave our houses at some point in the future. So malls are not coming back. That could, you just throw those away. Send in the drones. Read about malls and history books, movies like Clueless. You know, you'll have to watch them to see.
Yep. Dawn of the Dead.
Zombie movie. Exactly. Yep. So
that's rats.
Mall rats.
Now
great.
It's just rats.
Now it's just the rats. They got rid of the ball part. And it's sad in a way because it's like, where do kids go? Where will our kids go as teenagers to just like be in a safe place? Not that malls are inherently safe, but like, you know, you and I don't think ever were like mall kids. We wouldn't go to the mall. But like as older people who had, you know, cars and would go to Target, we would see the mall kids. So it was still happening in our lifetime. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, Claire's is shutting down. Oh, Funko. Yes. Yeah. So Funko's fucked.
Right.
I don't know what they're going to do other than cutting salary, which again is terrible. Hope maybe they have some plan. I mean, we know that they like literally burn product because they had so much excess, and that was the cheaper option than storing it. So that's not great. Maybe they stop making so many pops and just like concentrate on lines that are doing well. I mean, I bought. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I mean, they've done so many properties. At some point, they either have to go back to those properties again or wait for properties to come out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and I think they've done both.
That was it.
They've definitely redone.
I just wanted to say, here's the thing, because that's like
here's the
new fun thing to say. That's all.
Here's the thing. But you have to have a thing to show where it's here's the thing.
I got nothing. Here's the thing. They need to do a partnership with Material Jill.
Material Jill. I mean, these smaller companies, things that are not made out of plastic, I think are going to do really well. So Material Jill, she's going to be just fine. Yeah. So Funko's got to figure this out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see them close their, like the stores. You know, I can't imagine that rent is cheap. There's one in Seattle, I think.
Well, what's everyone collecting at this point? Because I see collaborations with the Kinder Eggs now, with Harry Potter, which is kind of
with Pops.
You know, obviously, Pops. Yeah, Funko.
Yeah, right. They have the little mini Pops everywhere.
Right. They have, and that's also Hallmark. You're going to Walmart and they have those pop like poppers, and it's like, do you get those? Like, who buys those? I'm not buying.
I feel
them.
like I bought one on clearance. It was like a Golden Girls one. But yeah, who would buy that? It's like too expensive. It's like buying first of all, greeting cards are too expensive to begin with. But then you're gonna like buy something even more expensive, and like they're gonna throw it away. It's not like something you keep out.
The bitty pops are too hard to keep track of.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. They're trying to make like towns. That's what I think happened. Funko diluted their brand. They're the ultimate throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks company. They've done everything. And the fact that they've done everything, I think, has diluted their brand. Because it's like, oh, okay, I see there's so much that goes to clearance. There's so much that is not Pops, but like is Funko. And so people are like, oh, I can just get a Harry Potter Funko Pop from a Kinder Egg. Why would I have to pay $15 for a full-size one? Like, why would I do that?
Sure.
But there are still like super limited items that go for lots of money. Like, there is a fan base out there willing to pay lots of money for Funko stuff. But are there enough of them for Funko to capitalize on that? I don't know. But that's what they're trying.
I mean,
with this new.
I still see
limited
them at
edition
Goodwill.
stuff.
They're behind the glass case, so somebody
They're definitely
over there
at Goodwill.
really thinks that there's like an aftermarket for them.
You're definitely gonna find them at Goodwill. And my Goodwill prices stuff like it's fucking Target. Like it's probably cheaper at Target.
No, mine's
Definitely
right there
clearance.
too. It's terrible. It's terrible to go into my Goodwill now because they're like, "Yep, this stuff, it's all worth money now. It's all gold.
It's so bizarre.
Might be free to us, but it's certainly going to cost them an arm and a leg."
But then it's like, where does it go? Does someone actually buy it, or does it just get tossed after a certain point or moved to another store? Because like it does eventually leave. I mean, some of it does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've got those trucks. They go to those bins.
They go to the bins. Yeah. Oh, we got to talk about HasLabs. All right. So this is the crowdfunding
HasLab.
portion on this show.
Yes.
Because this week, next week, one of them will be done. So the Snowcat funded. This I like this graphic says, "Congrats, grad." Who posted this? Paternia? That's really funny.
I got my advanced copy of it, so that's great. Here it is.
Oh, you have the OG? That's crazy. You have the original.
No, I don't.
I
have the little knockoff Lego.
Oh, it's the Creo. You have the Creo Snowcat.
It's not a Creo. No, it's not
even Creo.
It's
Holy
it's a Forever Clever.
Where'd you get that? Who made that?
Ocean State Job Lot.
Oh my god!
These are like the ones you'd find at like Five Below, but not this size. But you find them at.
What year
where
was
would
that?
You see these at like the Calendar Store and everything.
The Calendar Store. Holy shit! Remember
2020?
Creo,
not that long ago. 2020. I do remember Creo. I saw one at Goodwill the other day. They were charging an arm and a leg for it. It was crazy.
I don't know if there are any Creo collectors, but that was a very short-lived line. So
yeah,
that weird time when the what'd you say?
I said it was ambitious.
It was ambitious. Well, that was the time when the Lego patent on the interlocking bricks expired. Yeah. So that anyone could suddenly make Lego, essentially. And, Hasbro was like, yeah, fuck that. We're doing that. Didn't work out.
God, you know what's funny? I have the Rattler, too, in this as well.
Oh, you do? I think you've figured out the
collecting tiny HasLabs.
Well, what's next? What other ones do you have? What's the next Hasbro HasLab?
I don't know. It's a good question.
We gotta find out. We gotta find out. See how accurate this is. Accurate.
It's the Mamba.
Anyway, the Snowcat funded. I have it on here somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's over 8,000. I think it's like 8,500 now. It needs to get to 10,000 for the first unlock, which is Lady J.
Yep.
Then it needs to get to 12 for the bivouac, which is a fun word to say, which is the tent and the little fish. And then 14 for Flint. Now, this closes this week. So this time next week when we talk to you, we will see. The fact that it is already funded and it keeps moving upward, I think we'll at least get that first stretch goal. I'm pretty confident in that. But then you're talking another 4,000. I think it could happen. I'm not ruling it out. I don't have a good handle on how the G.I. Joe collectors work.
I don't count G.I. Joe out at all because that last day, it's like watching the last hour of an eBay auction. Everybody starts paying attention to it.
Yeah. If Hasbro was smart, they would do a live stream for the last couple hours of it and get everyone excited about it. Hasbro, if you would like us to host that, it's going to be too late for this one probably, but you need to do this. This is something you need to do. We talked about, we called out Steve Evans last week saying that we would have him on the show. He did respond. He said he had to ask his mom because he's British and he's just, it's a very cute thing to say. I don't know if that means he's asking his bosses or he actually is just blowing us off.
Oh, sure.
But, we would love to have you on and because we have great ideas about saving the toy industry. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah. So if you're a Hasbro fan, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, you got to feel pretty confident that you're going to get pretty close to all of these stretch goals. So good for them. Other side of the coin. I won't
back it. I'm not going to back it until that third tier is reached. Sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are people like that. That's why I was they need to go out there and really start pushing people and get that excitement rolling. Feel like you're part of this. Feel like you're part of it. Maybe do some like virtual things where it's like if it gets to the next level, everyone that gets a special emoji or something that costs no money. Everyone gets an NFT. They have no value. The other side of the Hasbro HasLab coin is the gunship from episode 2. That it has a month left. Okay, so there's time.
Yeah.
There's time.
Oh, sure.
It's only at 3,151 as of Saturday. What does that need to get to?
It also, I think, needs to get to 8,000.
Oh, okay, 8,000. So not quite half, but it's on its way. That one, I feel like, again, the Star Wars people. So somebody made this comparison. I think this is pretty dead on. The Star Wars fans don't love this, but at the end of the day, they're going to support it. But the way in which they support it, they will wait to the very last second as their protest. Sure. They're still going to give them their money. They're still going to give Hasbro their money, but they're going to make them sweat. They're going to make them sweat. So I think this will get funded too.
Yeah. It's really so the previous Star Wars HasLab, which was the Cantina, which I have shipping information for. It's coming. The last tier of that didn't fund. So we're going to see how this works. One of the aliens? It was one of the... I think it was Nebrin Leeds. I think it was the 4-armed alien with the gas mask.
Nebrin. That's the one I wanted the most. Well, this one, the 3 stretch goals are Jedi.
Yeah.
And those characters have made before. You can get those characters.
I can pass on those. I mean,
those are not deal breakers.
You get 2 pilots, 1 carded and 1 loose. I don't know if I necessarily like that too much.
That's weird. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. That sounds like they're skipping. Give me 2 cards and let me choose if I'm going to open them.
I mean, give me a gift box or something with the 2 of them in it. But
make it resealable. Like 4 horsemen.
I mean, maybe they assume that someone's going to probably sell off the other pilot, or maybe they want to...
Don't assume what I'm going to do with my HasLab, Hasbro. Let me make those decisions. I HasLab my decisions, okay?
That's why when I make someone a sandwich, I don't put condiments on it. I make them do it.
That's... What?
Do you ever assume someone's condiments?
You give them a rubber glove? Here, put on your own fucking pickles. I don't know how many pickles you want. You do it.
I wouldn't consider a pickle a condiment. You think a pickle's a condiment? A pickle's a topping.
You have wait. When you're making a sandwich, you have toppings and condiments?
A condiment would be like mayonnaise or mustard, ketchup.
Well, what else would be a topping? It's on an ice cream sundae.
Lettuce? Tomato?
I mean, I see what you're saying.
I don't think a pickle is a condiment, but that's just me.
But you would put you would put someone's pickle on their sandwich for them, but you would not put their mayo on for them.
No, I would not. No,
because you don't know how much they want.
You
want
would
light
assume
mayo.
That they might not want any at all.
Well,
they might think mayonnaise
you have to
is disgusting.
Ask. You have to ask for consent. To
I
put
could ask
mayo or mustard on your sandwich. Are you talking about in your house? You're making your kid a sandwich?
I always ask. I ask for condiment consent.
Thank you, Bill. We are very forward thinking in this podcast. I don't know. You get what you get. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. Listen, my kids. I am the only one in this house that even uses condiments. My kids don't use ketchup with their French fries.
My children.
I live in the driest household. No one likes
my
any
children
flavor on their food.
are big on the Wendy's Biggie Bag. They love the Wendy's Biggie Bag.
But you don't get a toy. You don't get the.
You don't get a toy, but you know what?
Head.
Right. That's been the toy for a month and a half now. So
Is
they
it?
like the Biggie
This
Bag.
is the first time I've been to a Wendy's.
I honestly really don't need them losing their minds if we don't get the Happy Meal, because they only associate the Happy Meal with McDonald's. They don't associate with any other restaurant.
Well, that's because other restaurants don't have it. Is there even a Burger King kids meal? Wendy's, I think, is they're keeping the thing alive. They're keeping it alive.
Right,
they have some good. Like last year, they had the Frosty Friends or Fiends or whatever they called them. Those were great.
Yeah.
Those were great.
I don't know. So I like it, but so my son he enjoys a good cheeseburger, but it's only, as he says, the cheese and the steak. That's all I want in the burger. The steak.
He goes to the Burger King. I would just like steak on my burger, and they're like, "I'm sorry, sir. You need to leave.
You need to leave.
What are you talking about? Steak, hilarious.
Steak. So this past week, I also don't like getting into the on one of the burgers, can you do this? Can you take that off? Can you? I don't like the customization because it's just too much at the drive-through to be like.
That's why you use
and
the
hope
app.
that it gets right.
Well,
use the app.
You never know. You never know.
Well, we'll talk about apps soon because I've fallen in love with Domino's, which is just great. But
there's no time. There's no time for that.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, we're overtime.
We haven't talked about any toys tonight. No, but finish your thought on this. I don't know where
he gets his bacon, his junior bacon cheeseburger. I have to take the lettuce off. I have to take the tomato off. I have to take the bacon off, and then I have to pretend like there was never mayonnaise on it.
Well, why wouldn't you just ask for no mayo?
Well, I should ask for none of it, because then I have to just ask for the steak and the cheese on the burger.
Yes. That's what my wife does. She's like, I'd like a cheeseburger plain. Just the meat and the cheese. That's literally what she says. Just the meat and the cheese.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that next time.
Of course try that. That's the whole point of fast food is they can customize it.
Oh.
Remember in school, there was this sign in the lunchroom. It's like, this is not Burger King.
This is not Burger King. You can't have it your way.
Yeah.
Man, we grew up in such a time. Jesus.
Oh,
you know?
My God.
It's like
school was using marketing.
That sign wouldn't exist in this day and age.
You don't think that would fly?
Like, what? No, because they'd be like, you have a gluten allergy? You can have it your way.
No, that's true. You can have it your way.
You have an allergen? Then you can have it your way.
But you can't read any books. Not all the books are banned. I'm sorry. But you can have all the stupid food you want. All right, so that's Star Wars. Hopefully we'll talk to Mr. Stevie. And then there was the Snake Lair, which has a couple of weeks left, I think. I wrote this down. Yeah, 2 weeks left for Snake Lair. It's currently at 47%. I feel like that one's going to have trouble.
I mean, Pixel doesn't have a lot of momentum. Really work overtime to get that thing moving.
No, I think Pixel Dan wants it to fail because he doesn't really want it, and he doesn't want to have to pay the $300 because he backed it begrudgingly.
Yeah,
he's like, fine.
He did like a Thanos end credits scene. Fine, I'll back it myself.
Fine.
Okay,
I gotta do it myself. No, I don't think he wants it to fund. I don't want to put words in his mouth.
It looks boring. It just looks so one-dimensional. I just don't like.
It's also snakes. Like, I don't know what Masters fans like, but I'm always like, why are we doing snakes? This always seems like so out of left field.
Space. Yeah.
Snakes in space. It's like the
snakes
equivalent.
And He-Man, turtles in space. It's just
turtle. Yeah, it's Jump the Shark when they go into space. No, but it feels like the G.I. Joe movie with Globulus, and it's like some fans just really hate that shit.
They do, don't like it. I love it. Oh, I love it.
That's the thing. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. It's hard to crowdfund something like that. It's also hard to sell this $250 Joker McFarlane Murray Franklin talk show set. Now, the deal with this was on Amazon, $250. They knocked $50 off this week as part of one of their like limited deals. And I was like, do I want this? And the answer is yes, because I want the talk show sets. I do not care about the figures. Sure. So I was trying to do the math and looking on eBay. And it's like, okay, I could sell the 2 figures and I could probably make the $200 by selling all the other stuff. Like I probably could. But then I'm like, but it's not a sure thing. And it's like, it's still a lot of money. And I feel like the price is going to go even lower. Like I could see this selling for $100 at some point. Like I could really see it. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna wait
for the holidays. Wait for the holidays. See where this goes.
Because there's a guy on Instagram that's 3D printing his own versions of these, and it looks great. And you could get a custom sign, so I could have it say the Reluctant Note Podcast because that's what I want it for. There's also already a guy who does figure reviews that uses this playset in all of his reviews. So it's like I wouldn't even be the first to do it if I did it. So it's like that even like eliminates more of my want to do it because it wouldn't seem creative or unique at all. But I do still kind of want it. All right, let's speed run through a few things. Walmart is like trying to like get people excited about collecting toys again because they have this new collector section where they erected these glass cases for different Hasbro properties, and they filled them up with some Marvel Legends, some Black Series, some G.I. Joe Classified, and they're calling it Spark Your Collection. So you've seen people posting photos of this stuff. It's so funny to me, though, because it's like they didn't really try to pose them very well. Like, look, this is such an awkward pose. Like what? Like, at least this Wolverine has his claws. I saw one of these. The store they gave Wolverine the hands without the claws. I was like, that's real dumb. But they're not dynamic poses. Is this the Star Wars one? Is just black? Is there even any design on this one? This is terrible.
Doesn't look like it. Oh.
This is half pregnant. They tried, but they didn't try hard enough.
All this stuff is just gonna, say what you will about it. All of it's just gonna wind up in the clearance aisle because there will be no spot for it.
All the toys, like they're selling.
All the toys, yeah.
Well, I want to know what's gonna happen to the actual display. I want free toys because they're not gonna sell these. They're gonna throw it in the shredder.
Be the new home of the Nacelle-verse. All the Nacelle toys are gonna go there.
Nice. Is this it's just trash can just printed on the background? That's not like a 3D.
Looks like it. Did they have to build that in store, or were those shipped to them? I can't figure it out.
Well, that's what I want to know. They must have had to at least put the figures in because they would have fallen over. Are they just glued down?
Maybe. Did they have to choose their figures? Could you imagine if you went to a different?
They're all
the same. Oh, could you imagine
Everyone
if you went
gets
to a
the
different?
same.
What's going on there? Who's fighting with who? You got the Mandalorian,
Mando, and like the guy from Breaking
Moff
Bad.
Gideon, yeah.
Moff Gideon.
And then you've got Rex,
Anakin.
and you have Anakin. Okay.
Yeah. And then the $30 stormtroopers now. Did you see that? The Black Series stormtrooper, they want $30. Like, just go die. Just kill the hobby. There's no one. No, you should not pay $30.
There's
that
nobody.
Figure cost $20 last year. That is a Transformer.
I know, and a lot of these are all. So the Marvel Legends, especially, are all re-release. Some of them are re-releases. So you can get
ones on the display.
You can get the Rhino. You can get
the actual toys they're selling.
The actual toys,
like the best of. There's a J. Jonah Jameson down there. Yeah, people are excited about that. The Sandman and Rhino. I mean, that's a fine strategy. Like, that's kind of what Funko should do. Re-release your best hits, like the ones that are selling on eBay.
Yeah, slice the market in half. Really,
the only people who will be mad are the people trying to sell them, and they'll still buy your stuff.
They're a small little margin. I mean, be what NECA is, and just continue to produce this stuff, and so you can still find it, so that there's no aftermarket on it.
Right, that should be your goal.
Yeah,
the product.
Make us really regret buying the Ninja Turtle line, please.
Right. That should be your goal. If we don't regret buying your toys, then you're doing something wrong. But I went to a Walmart today. They did not have anything that, but they did have the Playmates Power Rangers. But they were, I think we talked about this. They have clearance stickers that say $12.98, but then the tag on the shelf says $10, and that's not how clearance works. Usually, the clearance price is lower than the shelf tag, so that's a little weird. They had one Zord. They had the Triceratops. These were supposed to be $20, but everyone's saying that they're up to $23.98, which is what the clearance tag says. But then the shelf tag says $17. So if you scan it, it's going to come up at the higher price. Yeah. So this is the wackiest shit. Like, get your shit together, Walmart. The toys are already bad.
When you're in the store, how do you scan?
You can't. They got rid of all the scanners.
I have a couple stores that still have the scan. You have to use the app.
Oh, really?
I have a couple stores that still have scanners, but yeah.
Lucky you.
You have to. If you're not learned in that, like I don't know, but if you're like an elderly person. Like, my mother couldn't survive looking for a price in Walmart. She'd have to go to, like, the customer service just to be like, what's the price?
You go up and you just buy it, and then you just leave it there. You don't want it.
Oh, sure.
I remember the first time that I tried to find the scanner, and they were gone. And then I just asked someone, and I was like, where are your scanners? He's like, they got rid of them. I was like, who got rid of them? The government? What's the deal? Very quickly, Spin Master, in the final year or so of their contract with DC, their license with the DC, they're doing the Batmobile from Batman Returns, because it's got the guns that pop up. And you were saying, what was Batman's plans for those guns? What was he going to shoot
his plans?
that wouldn't kill people?
I mean, he blew up
he
a clown
shot,
in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, he was killing people. I don't know. Where is this rumor that Batman doesn't kill people? Where did this start? Because he kills people all the time. This is a weird Batman toy.
It is odd. It's almost
What's
like someone took one of
here?
those. It's like someone took one of the soap bottle, the shampoo bottle toys, and just kind of like crammed him down.
I mean, it's got a soft goods cape so it can sit. You know, actually, the more you look at it, the more like accurate it gets, because the shoes, in the movie, he was wearing like Nikes with this weird like covering, and that does kind of look like what these shoes look like.
They look like the shoes that the Bruce Wayne figure came with in that line that you had to snap the shoes on the Batman.
Oh,
the
it does look like
Batman
you
disguise.
pop them off. Just the front half of them.
I love that. I take it all back. I love this figure.
You know, it is good. It is good. Did he have blue eyes? Those are very blue eyes.
I mean, I'm looking into them right now. They look amazing.
They look great. It's just it's weird because like the suit is like a blue gray, but then like the mask, the boots, and the gloves are like matte black or shiny black, I should say. But this is fun. It'll probably be super cheap, and then it'll go on clearance, like their Batman Forever figures that I got for $2. Oh, that's what we didn't talk about. I had a crazy clearance week. Here, let me, hold on.
Sure.
It's gonna be long. It's 300 episodes. We can go a little long.
We could.
This is
how often do you hit 300?
I mean, just once, right? Once per thing. This is the Imaginext Darth Vader.
Yeah.
He's usually like $100-something, but it was 70% off, so I got him for $27. I'm gonna try to do this without hitting my phone. Oh, there it is. Look at that. If this was 3D, my kid did the classic: put your eye right up to it and look at it, and then
nice.
you only do that once. Hopefully, it's not rocket firing Boba Fett. Let me see if I can do this too. So he comes. This is all right. We're really adjusting here. So he comes with a metal stormtrooper figure, which I don't love because this is for ages 3 and up, and like kids love to throw shit. So I could just imagine this going through a TV. But you turn him. Metal. Watch this. This is crazy. Watch this. Watch his chest. That's the wrong way. You turn him the other way. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna try to not hit my phone and knock my camera out. But here we go. You seeing this shit? Holy hell, this is awesome.
Holy hell.
He just
I haven't
does
seen a chest like that since Sydney Sweeney. In a
hey, Vader's got good genes. So I was thinking...
He did have a high midichlorian count, you're right.
He did, it's off the charts. Instead of a Death Star 3 for like the next movie, why not just make a big Darth Vader? Like, this makes much more sense. Can you imagine him marching down Tatooine?
Right. That would be completely out of left field.
Kyber crystals.
Oh no,
but this is a great toy.
It's even worse. It's Darth Vader.
This is a great
60
toy.
feet tall.
I had so much fun. My youngest, who is 3 going on 4, that's how it works, knows nothing of Star Wars. He loved this toy. He had so much fun. He named him Pfeiffer or something. We kept being like, it's Darth Vader. He's like, who's Dark Vader? I was like, that's fine. As long as you're having fun. As long as you're having fun with toys. You can hear him behind me now. He's just going to breathe the rest of the show.
He's the new co-host.
I don't even care. He's the new co-host. My squeaky mic as I put it back into position. 70% off. What else did I get? Oh, like a bunch of WWE legends. I got the entire set that had the Godfather, Kurt Angle, Carlito, and one more that I'm forgetting. It's probably the best one. Those are all $6. If it's 70% off, I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it because I can sell it or I can play with it. But one of those two things will happen. Is it easy to get into
wrestling figure collecting? Is it like one of those situations like
why would you even think about doing it now?
No, I'm not going to. I'm just asking.
Oh, okay.
Like, is it like easy for like someone to say I'm interested in wrestling all of a sudden and then hop into like a current wave or like a best of, kind of like how you can hop into a soap opera after like 2 or 3 episodes and understand what's going on?
I don't. That reference is lost on me. But they.
Okay, well, that's what I've heard.
I don't even know. Like, what do you? I guess soap operas. They just like there's a new episode every day, right? So they must make it pretty accessible because, like, what? Anyway, yes, Mattel has realized what they have to do. So it's like everyone needs a John Cena. Everyone needs whoever like the flavor of the week is. So they do these best of, like, you know, the Cody Rhodes. They do these best ofs that are always on the shelf. You can get your Roman Reigns, and then you know they do. There's an Elite series, and there's like a new set every month or so, and you get like the same guys in there, and then they sprinkle in the new guys, and then there are these Legend sets. Anyone under contract they can make a figure of. You get a lot of Shawn Michaels, you get a lot of Scott Halls, Macho Man's. Well, Macho Man is not currently under contract, but like you get the big names. Ultimate Warrior. So yes, a new fan who has just discovered wrestling, you can go to Target and probably find all of the people that you're seeing on your TV. So Mattel is very smart in that way. I'm sorry for the squeaking on my mic. Yeah. Would you have a friend that wants to start collecting wrestling?
I don't. I just
all right. That's good.
Something.
Now's not the time. Now's not the time to get into wrestling, especially WWE. Now's the time to not. Now's the time to pretend like I never liked that stuff. Oh, that stuff is the worst. Wrestling. Yo, you like wrestling? Wrestling and country music. Oh, forget it. The worst. Let's see. Speaking of wrestling, AEW, their action figures are made by Jazzwares. Distribution has been insane on those. This is a set that you found the chase for me. This is the set you found the chase of.
Oh.
And now these are showing up at Ross for $4. So somebody posted this photo of my local Ross, not this photo. That's CM Punk's. Someone posted this photo of at my local Ross, the Jeff Hardy figure I really wanted, but then there's also Jamie Hayter, John Moxley, Claudio, and then Wheeler Yuta, and then Daniel Bryanson, or Bryan Danielson, switches names in the different companies.
I get that.
I was like, I want these. I'm just going to drive over. I was at work. I was like, time for lunch. I'm going. I went. I walk in. I actually had my son with me because daycare does not happen. There's, school still out. Ooh, what does that sound? I run. I was like, we got to go. I grab a cart. I'm expecting to fill the cart. I run down to the toy section. Nothing. I don't see a single figure. I did actually find two. I found Wheeler and I found Bryan. So I was like, fine. But they took all the good ones. They took the Jeff Hardys. Because there's like $4. I don't know why they're so cheap. And then He-Man's like $13. I don't understand their pricing anymore. Someone found 6 CM Punk Chase figures. People are finding Chase figures, which were supposed to be like evenly distributed. What the hell is going on with the distribution of this line? The way I opened the box, it looks like he's Canadian.
Do you think it's anything from the Jazzwares vault?
That has showed up too. Some of that stuff is showing up.
Okay.
Because it didn't sell well. Okay. Some of the things didn't sell well. Anything that doesn't sell well, you're going to find at Ross eventually.
But didn't they say that there was a likelihood to see those Chase figures, you could purchase them on the Jazzwares vault?
They did talk about doing that. I think they did that with some other lines, but they have not so far.
They haven't crossed over with AEW?
Chases. They've not done that, no. And I don't think there's a market for that. I think Jazzwares wants to keep that secondary market because it's already not great. Like, people are not willing to pay a lot of money for these figures because they haven't really found their footing. And now they're doing just a lot of the figures directly through the vault. So it's like, I don't even know what will be in stores. My Target doesn't even have a place for these anymore.
Yeah.
Which is too bad because I really like these figures. They're very well designed. But that's fine. Here's Spider-Man. He's whipping something. This is a very... Did you see all of the like fan footage of the Spider-Man stuff this week? Like, this has to be... this must be intentional. Like, they could have shut this shit down, but they just let people film these scenes.
Maybe they need it for like a crowd shot. They need people naturally
they didn't want to pay
filming.
Extras.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But they're doing a lot of practical stuff. At least they're showing us. Whether it ends up getting used.
Fighting a tank with the Punisher in it, apparently.
He's fighting a tank. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if all of this doesn't end up in the film and it was just like promotion. Yeah. Because they also have footage of him visiting a grave, a cemetery, and the grave very clearly has a character's name on it. And I feel like if that was who was really going to die, they could have just left it blank and CGI'd it. So I feel like that's a red herring. Like they want us to think this character.
You know they already. You know they already died. But you know they already died, right?
What? Huh? What's that?
They already died.
What? How? When?
In
Where?
the third movie. In the third movie.
No.
It was. It was that. Yeah, because it was.
What?
It was that. What? Spider-Man's version of Uncle Ben.
Oh no.
They're already dead.
Marissa Tomei is not going to be in these anymore. She's dead.
Maybe in Flash. Yeah, she died. Did you not see the third movie?
No, now I'm thinking back to it. I didn't know she died though. I thought she was.
Yeah,
just
she was
really hurt.
No,
I thought she was
oh my
really
gosh.
hurt. She dies?
No, she died.
Oh, and then he goes crazy. Yeah. Okay. I am remembering.
Yeah.
All right. So that's probably not a red herring. That's probably actually what happens. They just
that's the Tom Holland. That's Spider-Man's in-universe version of Uncle Ben.
But he was already Spider-Man, so it doesn't really matter.
Right, but he didn't have an Uncle Ben moment.
I mean, he may be off screen. Like there was a lot of
his
life
because Uncle Ben just died. He didn't die tragically, like the Tobey Maguire.
In canon, Spider-Man's father is from Severance. What's his name? The main character.
The actor?
Yeah, the actor.
Adam Scott.
In canon, Spider-Man's father is Adam Scott, right? From Madam Web. Like, that's still canon to the Sony-verse, at least.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's in that.
He is in that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
so. We need to see him
from the MCU. But
no, they're not, though. That's the whole thing. They're not separate.
Like multiverse stuff.
I don't even know. I think that's just.
I get you.
Like this Spider-Man is in that Sony-verse because this is a Sony film. This is not an MCU film.
Of course.
This is a Spider-Man movie. I don't know. Nobody knows. Everything is made up. Literally.
I know what I know. Real quick.
Sure.
King of the Hill came back this past week, and
I heard it was good.
Man, oh man,
I heard it was really
knocked
good.
it out of the park. Just amazing.
That's really good to hear too, because usually when these things come back, it's like the characters don't remember how to be the characters, or the writers don't remember how to write the characters.
This was like it didn't skip a beat. There's a couple little nits here and there, mostly voice actors, but
that's great.
Man, oh man,
are we getting more seasons?
We're getting at least.
This could be like just a regular show again.
I hope so. I hope it's back.
Sure.
I hope it's back.
Well, it's got to do well. Like people got to watch it. So go on Hulu.
There wasn't a bad episode. I'm sorry. There wasn't a single bad episode.
We're sponsored by Hulu this week. Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. We lost lightning hit our house or nearby, and it knocked out our internet this week, so we couldn't watch TV. That one night I would have watched King of the Hill. I can't tell you how unprepared I am for a world without convenience. Like, I still had internet on my phone because you could use data.
Sure.
But it was so slow. I was like, I can barely upload of TikTok. I can't live this.
If I lose power at my house, I live in a very spotty section where I don't get cell service and I can't utilize cellular data. So I immediately go insane. It's the most stressful moment of my life.
I was so stressed. And then I was like fiddling with the router, hoping it could just be like a reset thing. And my wife was like, she was checking the Facebook and they're like, oh, the neighbors got their internet back. And I was like, well, we didn't. There's nothing I can do. I unplugged the router and the modem. That's the extent of what I can do. So the cable company had to come. They literally ran new cable out to the box because everything was fucked up. And it also broke our garage door opener. Like I took the computer board out of it. Like I have to get a new one.
Wow. Oh
yeah.
My.
Thankfully, seems like the extent of it. We just had a new water heater put in that didn't fuck that up. Like literally this week, that was brand new. Adulting is so fun. Every day, you never get like two consecutive days where nothing wrong happens. Like you get maybe one day where it's smooth sailing, but then it's like, this happened.
Next day, your dog ate gum, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Next day, your dog ate gum. Then your hamster dies at the ripe old age of 18 months. That's the oldest hamster. But listen, we've been doing this for 300-ish consecutive weeks. I think it's actually must be like 302 or 3 weeks because we skipped like 2 shows over this run.
Sure.
I think we deserve a little pat on the back, Barry Horowitz style. That should be our t-shirt. Just a handprint where we're patting ourselves on the back. And we're going to keep going. You know, we like doing it. People like hearing us, which is great.
I'm still having fun. It's amazing. It's just great. I'm still having fun.
It's just fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we're not like other shows. We're not going out to conventions. We're not going to Toy Fair. Like, you know, I'd like to do another show, like another weekly show where we have like guests on, but it's a lot of work. Like the fact that we were able to put this out and like make little clips for TikTok and like, you know, reach more people that way. I think, you know, I'm very happy. I'm very satisfied with where we are in terms of the show. So, you know, look for more stuff, but like don't look too hard. It's like if I have time.
You know where to find us. You know where we're at.
Yeah, please start listening to the podcast more. Like everyone that watches the TikTok, listen to an audio podcast every once in a while. We'd love to have those numbers go up. Like this is the best.
Get into more
the audio is the best part. Bill's gonna go steal more stuff from people's yards or like yard sales or like library yard sales.
Oh, hey, the Boy Scout yard sale's coming up. Who knows what craziness I'll get into.
Well, that's usually you got like a yelling match with someone because they were trying to like skip the line or something.
Yeah, last year I was shouting.
Yeah. Well, I hope that's good. When is that? Is it the next week?
3 weeks.
Coming up.
3 weeks.
Is it the Fireman's
Labor
Muster
Day.
where they used to have food?
It's gone. That's gone.
I know, but it used to be. Right?
It's just the yard
Get
sale
the lobster. Now. I love that, the lobster and the chicken. That was good.
Yeah, they don't do that either. It's like
gone with the
thing.
malls. Gone. Oh, it's a separate thing. Okay, well,
it is.
All right. Very good. You want to have any? You have any remarks you want to give before we wrap this shit up?
No, I spoke about King of the Hill. I think that was
King of the Hill.
the one thing.
We saved the toy industry. We saved the mall industry. Or we saved something. I forget what the other thing is we saved. Oh, movie theaters. We saved movie theaters. Good on us.
We'll save the whales.
No, the whales are done. The whales don't need.
Oh, come on.
They're gonna.
One of the best Star Treks.
Maybe. I don't know.
You ever see that one?
Familiar. Oh, I've never seen any of them, Bill. I went to
Star
one
Trek,
of the theaters and I fell
Home.
asleep. It's The Search for Spock.
Nope, that's
Star
Trek
one.
3. Yeah, that's 3.
What were we watching recently? Full House. Yeah, that's it. We're just watching Full House right now.
Nice.
All right, everybody. Full House movie. Who wants it? But all AI, so it's like the old, what they looked like when it was in the 90s. That's what I want. We don't need them currently. They all got stuff going on. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say? We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.